pitiful display. That is recharging. Increases. The Laird of Stallbreak won't let your people into the city, no matter how bad the storm gets. Morena wants to attack Stallbreak and open the gates up. Will you fight with her?
Morena. She traded her dignity to be coddled in a house of stone. One that eats more of our land every day. Tell me, how many of us should die for her city?
There are good deaths and bad deaths. How many of your people have already died trying to get into Stallbreak? Do you think the storm is going away anytime soon?
She sent you to rattle your jaws at me, so it must be worth something. Fine. One of our young bravos, Wolfric, was twisted by the storm. He deserves mercy and death, and I won't ask my own to take on his curse. End him. And if you return to us, the ancestors will show me the truth of your words. faster than I expected. Tell Morena she will have our axes for one raid. The owl do not kill and die for a promise. She had been...
Masterfully executed.
They've been through the storehouse! Reinforce the gate!
Let's cut their bowstrings and soak their fletchings. Quietly, so the guards aren't alerted.
Are you sure? I was planning to chant the whole time.
You're the expert.
For your own. Recharge.
Sending them to fight the ones they're supposed to live with. How did Jeffrey do it? How do you? I don't see how that can possibly turn out right.
Fighting is never easy. But it was this or watching everyone wither away in the storm. He didn't think he had any other choice.
What if he's...
If you speculate too much, it will consume you. These people listen to what you say. Remember what you're here to accomplish.
You're right. No more waiting. Let's go. These walls don't belong to one laird. They belong to all the North. Through the gate! Take out City's back!
Recharge.
Mercy for any who throw down their weapons. Send the rest to their gods.
Ruin yourselves as you ruin these walls, and you will be punished for it!
I don't have enough energy.
All are damned because of violence like yours.
Jeffrey! By the ancestors. Are you...
Morena. Been a while since I've seen you like this. Not that I'm complaining. Adventurer, that icon Ama has, it's his shield from the storm. I know it. He's all but lost the city. Maybe he'll hand it over. He fled in.
No one else has to die, Ama. You can leave. Where are you hiding? Why light all the rest and not these? These corpses. You've been collecting the Shardborn.
You already know the truth. The visions. The voices. You've heard them too. Hundreds fell to the storm. It reaches us all. Even here. If they can endure it, we need only become them!
I need energy.
The grease of the lake! Broken! And the storm must be behold!
Go! After him!
I'm not leaving you.
piece of his talisman. Shelter from the storm. It was keeping him human. With this, we could protect more of them. The Greys, what's left of the Owl, the whole city, maybe.
That fragment. It can't be enough for everyone. But it's enough.
It will have to be.
It's yours. Whatever you need is yours. We owe this city to you.
Find your sword. Find its light. Even if it's been smothered, find it anyway. He used this circle to flee. One more thing he stole from us.
As you have always.
Even if his talisman doesn't hold.
Where's the sword? Why would the light burn me so? I walk through the storm! I am chosen!
I don't have enough energy.
Defy the light! You are guilty!
Recharging.
I've seen what is to come. For us both.
Finally, Eldruin awaits. Not again. Varathia?
I will not obey you! Never! Never!
Do you see?
the price of your defiance? You are broken, just like your world.
Whatever shadow darkens your soul, do not fear. Justice is yours. You have proven it again and again. I am still with you. Take the sword.
Couldn't wield it. This doesn't make any sense, Tyrael. It's as though Eldruin finds me lacking.
It cannot be so. I have watched you. Whatever you have done, you have always striven for justice. Justice requires sacrifice. And sometimes, retribution.
It's your sword. Can't you make it listen?
No. I see now. All you have done is what you have been required to do. By what I set in motion.
You can do everything right, and still find that it doesn't work out. And I haven't done everything right.
Mortals are the balance of their deeds, not the least of them. I envy you that. Carry the sword with you, and continue. We do not falter here.
The power of the cosmos at my fingertips. The Laird is dead. He'll never trouble Stalbreak again. But I think the storm is here to stay.
I know we'll endure it. You've given more than we could have possibly asked for. Thank you.
We're assembling a ruling council, and one of their first acts will be to hold a feast in your honor. If you can stay, that is. Did you find what you were searching for?
I did. But I cost myself too much in the process. It's useless to me.
You've made the North a safe refuge. Not just for us. Not just for one tribe. For hundreds. Thousands.
We'll expand the city. Make Stallbreak big enough to fit in all of the Grey Wards. It's thanks to you as much as any of us.
And that's a good thing, for now. Until your wall can't keep the hells out any longer.
Mortal souls are fragile. We must find a way to remove the curse upon yours. The mage seems resourceful. Perhaps he can...
You look miserable. What happened?
I have Eldruin, but I can't wield it. When I tried, it burned. Tyrael says my soul is damaged from breaking the Worldstone shards.
That's not entirely surprising. Wielding angelic weapons is never straightforward. And your soul is a complication. I do not mean that the way it sounds. You have taken on a burden. A truly uncertain one. If you're having...
I knew I'd be at risk when we began this. I wouldn't take it back. Not that I could.
Onward, then. Give me time to research. There may be a way to undo what's been done to your soul, though. At the very least, we might convince Eldruin.
That plan's as good as any I've got. I'll try not to lose my mind in the meantime.
The glory of creation is...
Hey there. It's good to see you. How are you?
You've got the gold, I've got the goods. Come back if you need something.
No secret. Glad to be of service, my friend.
You there! You'll be back.
Not well. I've been hearing things, seeing things. Diablo, Eldruin, the Worldstone shards. I feel like I'm going mad.
Oh, you don't sound like yourself. Talk to Karshoon. I know he's been working on something. He'll help.
What? Oh, my head.
Steel yourself, mortal. I cannot hold.
More of them! Over by Vix!
Jasi, stay here and make sure they're all right. I'll deal with this. I'm afraid it's not time for that. The Shades are dead. How is everyone here?
Some bad wounds, but I bandaged them up. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Did those things come from you?
I don't know what happened or how to make it stop.
That's enough. We can figure this out. Let's just get you to Karshoon fast, all right? Walk with me.
What's going on?
Just look around. It's bad.
Get inside right now.
Not ready yet. It's what Tyrael was talking about, isn't it? A curse on my soul. From breaking the shards.
I believe so. You need to fight it. Fill your mind with purpose. The Lord of Terror. Listen to me. This won't be easy.
Dreadlands? Where Eldruin fell? How am I here?
Eldruin recoils at your soul. Do not pretend.
That voice. It's not me. I can stop this.
You are a fish swallowing a hook, lured by your hopes and dreams. Use Eldruin. But you know what awaits you.
anyone hurt? Did I?
The guards have been summoned. Chassi is talking with them. Rayek will be all right. And I have the beginnings of a plan. But we need to move quickly.
I couldn't use the sword. The voice said I would fail. That I would get worse.
Words of despair sound truer than most others. That does not make them correct.
You're right. Eldruin was made to be wielded against injustice. I just need to push through. No, I can't.
You can't wield it yet. I think I have contained the curse upon you. But it remains, clearly. There's no telling how long my enchantment will hold. We must repair your soul before it gets worse. In my studies, I learned of an islet far to the north whose inhabitants practice a rite to strip away the soul's impurities. Their sacred site lies within the lost Pelgane Empire. We should depart at once.
We? There's a curse on my soul. I won't risk both of us dying to it. I'm going alone.
Stop and think. This is uncharted territory, and you're volatile. Someone should watch over you.
It's my problem to solve. The sword, the shards, all of it. This isn't up for debate.
Let it go, Karshun. We'll be safer here. That's in order.
Rayek.
What's all this? What happened?
Oh, nothing new. Our friend insists on rushing off alone, heedless of the consequences. We're all to sit on our hands here, so as to avoid the slightest injury.
I see. I understand that you don't want to put anyone else at risk, and I'm grateful for that, but if you fail, it'll hurt a lot more than just the three of us, so don't fail.
Thank you, Chassi. I won't. I'll stow away on Rem's boat and row the rest of the trip myself. This will work. It has to.
Very well. Only you can see to your soul. One more piece of advice, if you'll accept it. Put the self-sacrifice aside. No one else is going to wield Eldruin against Diablo. No one is more important to the mission than you. It's time you started acting like it.
Karshun. I understand. Stay safe, everyone. I'm going. Onward and upward. These people are terrified of me. And they probably should be. I'm just a traveler, that's all. Where are these monsters coming from?
I don't know. I'm not out here for them. The storm started up and some of the men ran out to help. Grandfather said to stay inside, but...
I'm sorry for your uncle. Where did your grandfather go?
I'm not sure. I thought he'd be tending to the house, but he's nowhere near. He has to be all right.
Let's get you somewhere safer right now. Then maybe I can help find him.
Yes, that's... We can't let him die out here. Follow me.
Not ready yet.
It's here. That house. Aunt Hadassa, it's me. Open up. I found someone.
What? You're alive! Merwin's... Where's Venki? Where's Boz? And who is this?
There were Moroshi everywhere. The strangers saved me.
The beasts had already taken her uncle when I arrived. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible. Leave the sorrows to us.
Will you be safe here for a few minutes?
Safe? Depends on how hungry the Moroshi are. You think we can survive the weather, if that's what you're asking? The sages haven't sent a tempest to us in years. They must figure we're doing perfectly fine alone.
Help! You have to help! Baz and I went to the North Shrine. He's still out there. The Marushi are swarming.
That's my grandfather. He's alive. Come on.
I'll find him. Just stay here.
Bring him back if you can. But I'm latching the door.
Great Unmoored, watch over us.
That is reset.
Great Unmoored, turn the storm away from our home.
I'm afraid it's not time for that.
My thanks. You have an odd cast about you, but you fight like nothing else. What are you doing on immortal?
I need to visit one of your sacred places to cleanse my soul and defeat a demon lord that threatens us all. But first, I told your family I'd bring you back.
I am grateful for your protection, traveler. And I feel the import of your words in my soul. However I can return your charity, I shall.
Ugh, no. No! Get back! Run!
Are you unwell? What is wrong?
Your darkness will find no purchase here! What I've done should help. But I've never felt a soul so broken. Stop fighting and listen to Merwin's words. Calm within, calm without. Tranquility waits below the crashing of the waves. Peace in the hurricane's eye.
I appreciate the magic. Less so the lecture. Who are you?
Latara, a Tempest of Pelgane. You and Hall seen enough darkness already. Let's hear more about your demon lord. I haven't forgotten about you, old man. You'll be all right.
I'm sorry for the danger I've placed you in. But Diablo, the Lord of Terror himself, is rising. I need to break this curse on my soul, or he will devour us all. Is there anything you can tell me that would help?
not apologize to me for what you carry within. There is a blight upon you. But I see that you do not submit to it. The mists of the spiral will cleanse your soul if anything can. The way will be quite dangerous. I know of a guide, but I would not volunteer here without comprehense. Please, give me a few minutes.
Thank you.
Hear that? If you insist on fighting, I have a foe for you. Come on! We can't let the Moroshi get inside! Be gone! Worse every year. You fought well, despite the darkness in your soul. And I sense a light within you striving mightily to hold it back. Maybe we can help each other.
Don't strain yourself. Just guide me through the spiral, tell me what I need to do, and wait on the shore. I can take care of the rest.
It's not that simple. The soul is only made pure in the sight of others. You'll require a Rite Master. I can do that for you, but Yuan Tol needs help. More than Pelgain will give. I have been called to visit the spiral and confer with one of the great unmoored. I could use a fierce fighter at my back.
Then we are agreed. When do we leave?
Latara, it would fill my heart for you to stay. The stranger needs your help, deserves it. But must you enter the mists yourself?
Yes. The mist can confound even practiced tempests, and I have a duty to see to. Worry no more on it.
We have endured the storms in Amorosi since you left. Immortal can protect itself. All you need to do is help the stranger. And then you can come back.
Right. Perhaps the unmoored just wants to talk.
Make Satra's breath fill your sails.
I'll gather offerings and prepare our boat. Give me a few minutes.
I'm grateful for your kindness. And for Grandfather's life, too.
You would have done the same thing in my place.
I thought outsiders were all bad. But you just helped us. Like it's my favorite flower. It can grow, even in the snow sometimes.
I have not seen a traveler on these shores for decades. It must be warmer where you're staying. Will you watch over Latara? She has always had rough waters before her. And she has a good heart. It is it.
Latara, do not deny.
Oh yeah, we're lucky enough to get a visitor from afar. Just not lucky enough for it to be a cargo ship. We give offerings to the unmoored, but the storms don't stop. Maybe we're the offerings.
The storm must
The storms are going longer and longer, and ale season's getting shorter and shorter. When Latara left with the Tempests, she was such a little thing. It must have been hard growing up away from home. I'll bet that's why we never saw her. Latara has her boat ready. She'll take you into the spiral. Journey safely.
I will take us up the western coast of the spiral. There should be a ritual pool a short walk away. We'll solve your problem first. Then you can help me with mine. The things I see in the spiral, they've gotten worse the past few years. Visions, memories. Some help. Most haunt. But we should listen to all of them. We're on foot from here.
It's freezing.
It draws out the breath, doesn't it? To mingle with the last of proud Merwin's spirit. We'll purify your soul the same way, with a bit more work. Come on. No wasting time.
You mentioned talking to some unmoored.
Unmoored are the Watchers of Pelgain. Tempests who've given themselves over to the mists. The unmoored are supposed to protect all the Isles. Somehow that doesn't include immortal. The waters converge. This is it. Place the offerings on each altar. Stand in the middle of the pool and hold your breath. Discard your name. Forget your face. You are a vessel for what has come before.
Not again. Pull me free and tear your soul in half.
No! Quick, slay those things. Don't leave the pool. Calm within, calm without. It's not working. What?
Latara, you are a poor right master. Corruption mingles with Merwin's breath. You think to poison us? Again, you defy your charge.
Great Unmoored!
What in the hells is that?
Sakonic called me here. It wants something from me. And we can't solve your problem alone. Great Unmoored. The pleas of immortal have gone ignored by Pelgain for a generation.
Pelgain has endured millennia. You think only of what you see today. Naive, neglectful. Yet, the unmoored are few. Join us, and we will aid you.
I knew it. I accept.
You are bound to Sikarnok. Find us in the mists. When you are unmoored, you may quell the storms yourself.
What did you just agree to?
I sealed a pact. I will breathe in more of the mists. Become an unmoored like Sekharnik. After we fix your soul.
I'd be reluctant to trust a creature like that. How do you know the unmoored will keep its word?
I don't. But you'll help me keep Sekharnik honest. We're sharing a boat, after all. If I don't make it out and you do, look after everyone on Immortal. Let's be off. Keep your eyes on me. Don't get lost.
More pointless self-sacrifice. Others care nothing for it, if they even know.
The soul is raging again. Let me try to contain it.
You are a tool for the hapless.
The darkness in you is getting worse. We have to move quickly. Whatever you hear, do what the best parts of your soul tell you to do.
I've been hearing a lot of voices. I can hardly keep track of all of them.
The past is loud in the mist. The worst moments of all are loudest. Just don't...
Sanctuary is more liars and thieves than honest folk. It will rot whether you live or die tomorrow. You fancy yourself a hero, don't you? Please. You were mere worth during its latest crisis, that is all. You know what befalls those afflicted by the World Stone. Do you believe your fate will be any different?
This must be it. Keep a hold on yourself. We're almost there.
The sword of justice binds you to a fool's quest to oppose a force 1,000,000 times greater and older. Cast Eldruin aside. Live for yourself.
A shrine to Merwin. Finally.
Enter the waters, corrupted one. Be cleansed.
This will work. It has to. Go. Stand before the unmoored.
Tied to any worth in your soul. The darkness will not leave unless you cut it free. not serve.
That feels better.
Destruction is part of you. Yet you shackle yourself in obligation. To the thankless, to an irredeemable world. I will free you to act in your own interest.
Not contaminate the breath.
I feel better. And I don't hear its voice anymore. But I couldn't hurt it at all.
It may take some time for your soul to fully recover. Though the light in you grows brighter already.
Hold a moment. Let me try something.
What is that blade? I've never seen anything like it.
And I still can't use Eldruin. I'd appreciate a clue, Tyrael, if you're not too busy.
Sakarnik, have you destroyed the corruption?
It is driven far from the breath, and the creature has little interest in our capital. It is time to fulfill your promise.
Hold on. Where did it go? What about others it might harm?
If you must know its fate, then look. But let this be your last distraction from the rite. Your strength is needed now. We must tend the storm before it grows too great.
No. We have to help them. All the people in immortal. They'll be slaughtered. Take us there now.
No. The survival of Pelgane is of far greater import than one small isle. As we waste time with your indulgence, the storms rage, the ice cracks, and Pelgane's future grows dim.
Pelgane is a name and a flag. What of the people, Sakarnik?
They are small stitches in the tapestry of legacy. Your fixation on them blinds you to the greater whole.
To the abyss with you and your sacrifice.
You are bound to the rite of unmooring. You cannot refuse it now.
How? I thought you needed me.
We have you already. the soul.
Latara! I have to help her. And the town.
Mortal, can you hear me?
Tyrael? Tyrael, I need to reach them.
Seek the light still. Do not despair. Or far more than you will suffer. The fight for virtue leads to casualties. All who deliver justice must be subject to it.
Latara! Are you here? I need your help.
Your selfishness will drown the Isles anew. Those you race to save are already lost to you. She is bound. She will carry the mark forever.
I can hear them all. 1,000 generations. So many voices, they need me. Need me here, the storm is rising.
You can still help your people. We owe it to them. Just follow me, please.
I can. I will.
Latara, you give in to whims. You will realize your mistake and return. A broken soul cannot truly be fixed. Only bandaged.
You interrupted the rite. Are you still yourself?
The mark burns. But the rite didn't finish thanks to you. I should be well enough to sail. The boat. I'll get us back to immortal. No, no. Over there.
He's not breathing.
Let's split up and find any survivors we can. I'll meet you.
Understood. Guan.
Grandfather? Where are you? No! Don't hurt me! Please!
What? Guan, it's just me. What are you talking?
That monster! It has your face! It killed so many...
I'll stop it. Did you see where it went?
It kept hitting Grandfather! Dragged him up the hill! He told me to
sorry, Guan. I'll make this right. I will.
Guan! By Merwin's grace, you're alive.
Atara, I didn't want this to happen, but it's because of me.
No, not just you. We had us all safe. I'll watch over Guan. Do you know how to kill that thing?
I'll figure something out.
Guan, stay close to me.
I can feel its evil near.
There is a cost to your purity. It is one you know well. As though you are fearless, but doubt is fear. Your death. And terror stays your hand.
Mortals are imperfect. Justice is unnatural to them. But when they discover it, they are uplifted. stand against evil. They choose. It is that choice which makes them worthy.
You're alive. Look terrible, but... You slew it. Or at least it's gone.
The sword. Eldruin. How are the others?
Everyone who's alive is alive because of you.
All right. Lead on.
More arcane power. Astonishing.
I vouched for you. But they don't all agree.
Why should they? If I hadn't come here.
Have we not suffered enough? Did you get what you came for? Is your soul pure at last, stranger?
I did. Baz, I am truly sorry. I came here to stop evil like this from coming to pass. Whatever your judgment, I'll accept it.
I know you meant us no harm. You did not ask for your affliction. But we have nothing now. There are those who want you to suffer atonement. But I believe you have suffered enough. And I believe your cause is just. Even if it is a justice we will never see. Thus, I banish you from our home. Never let go.
We are all killed.
How are you?
Alive. The best thing I can do for them now is to defeat Diablo. To make this matter.
I've got an oarsman to help you make your way back. Let me take you to the docks.
What will you do now?
I spurned the right. I can't go back to Pelgane. I'll stay here and help them rebuild. If Sakhanik comes looking for me,